I see black. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I knew that I would. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I see black. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I knew that I would. Da-na-na-na-na-na. So black. Dun, dun. Real black. Dun, dun. I knew that I would. Hi, my name is Jay Catalano, and today we're gonna make black concrete vessels with a lid for candles, but it's not gonna be just black, it's gonna be black. You ready to get started? Let's go. All right, here are all my supplies. I'm gonna list them for you real quick. You ready? Mixing bowl, Cementol, black pigment, the mold, spoon, spatula, scale, gloves, vibrating machine, cup of water, and my mask. Now, I normally wear a respirator downstairs. I won't be wearing it for the video, but protect your lungs. Again, I'm not your mother or your father, but protect your lungs. And if I listed those supplies real fast, don't worry, links are in the description along with a video. You can check it out and see if it works for you as well. All right, let's get started. I already have 380 grams of Cementol inside my mixing bowl. I didn't want to bring up my big box, so here I am with 380 grams for my mold that has a lid. All right, I'm going to add in 10 grams of black pigment. Let me put my mask on. There I am. I'm gonna add in 10 grams of black pigment to my mixture. And this black pigment is from Globe Marble. Links are in the description. Don't worry. This stuff is powerful. Let me put my gloves on. Less is more. You don't have to worry about overdoing it because it really turns out saturated. You're gonna love it. All right. 10 grams, no more. And 10 grams is less than 3% of my mixture. My mixture is 380 grams of Cementol, and I'm only adding in 10 grams, which is less than 3% of my mixture. There it is. It's not a lot. You don't need a lot. I'm gonna take my black pigment and put it over here. Wait a minute. If you think this video is inspirational, creative, educational, with a little bit of entertainment, please hit that like button. It would really help me out a lot. Thanks. Now, I want to make sure that I mix up my Cementol and my black pigment because my black pigment and my Cementol have never met before. And I want them to start getting to know each other. And they're hugging and they're getting along. And so I'm going to stir this up until it's all mixed together. And there we go. Now, if you can see, the color is pretty much the same, maybe a little bit grayer, but don't worry, it's going to turn black. All right? I'm gonna put this back on my scale, zero this out, and I want 95 grams of water because there's 4 parts Cementol to 1 part water, and 1/4 of 380 is 95. So we're gonna add in 95 grams of water right here. Comes around fast. There it is, 95. Now, I'm gonna take my spatula and I'm going to mix this together. I'm gonna move my vibrating machine into place because I'm gonna start adding this in very soon. You can already see it's turning color. Can you see the color turning? It's already turning black. This stuff is crazy. You don't need a lot. It's very powerful. Now, I wanna make sure that I stir this up very, very well. I'm gonna make sure that it gets onto the sides of my wall of my mixing bowl, and I'm going to crush it. And I'm gonna make sure that all of the Cementol and all of the Globe Marble black pigment is mixed together really, really well. I want to make sure I have no clumps. I want it to be a smoothie-like consistency. And by the way, when I'm done with this, there's not going to be much product left over. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have to scrape it down to the very end to get it to where it's completely in the mold. And so if you're worried that you can't do what it is that I'm doing, then add a few more grams of your Cementol. You can do 400 grams of Cementol with 100 grams of water if you need a little extra because you might not feel as confident about it, and that's okay. All right, I think I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm gonna put my mold on top of my vibrating machine. I'm gonna turn my vibrating machine on. I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear it? You can hear it. My microphone picks it up. You hear that? All right. I'm gonna lower it a little bit because I don't want it to really splatter all over the place, but it's gonna do the work for me. So I'm gonna pour this in, and you can already see that it's being sucked into the bottom. Oh wow, I'm already there. I'm at the top. That was fast. Perfect, as a matter of fact. Wow. And I'm gonna turn it up a little bit so that it gets all the bubbles out, all right? As a matter of fact, I could take this off now because the dust is pretty much gone, I hope. And now I'm gonna add a little bit to my, let me move this over slightly. Gotta be careful, it's still wet. Now I'm gonna put my remaining contents inside the lid. This is the lid right here. Down here is the lid. Now I'm not gonna use the vibrating machine for the lid. I'm actually gonna use my hands, and I need a little bit more. I don't have a lot of mixture left, so I'm really having to scrape the remaining contents out of my bowl. I don't like waste. It costs money to waste. I don't like that. I wanna save my money. You wanna save your money. Those who eyeball the formula, I applaud you. I don't know how you do it. I couldn't do it. So I'm gonna tap this and I'm gonna make sure that the bubbles get out of this. This is pretty much bubble free. I don't have any bubbles in here, at least that I can tell. We'll see once I demold it. You can already tell that this is black. Look at how black that is. That's black. Wait until this is done. It's gonna take about 3 hours. It could be 2. I'm gonna do it in 3. I like to make sure that it's really solid, but you probably could do it in 2. We're gonna clean up and we'll be back in a minute. Don't move. Okay, it's been a little bit under 3 hours and I'm getting anxious. I need to demold this right now, so I'm about ready to do it this second. However, before I do, I just wanted to point out that these vessels right here look a little shiny. It's because they're already sealed, and so they just bling. And this one right here, I put some lettering on for my daughter's 11th birthday and she loves it. And my son wants one too, so this is really cool. Anyway, are you guys ready? I'm ready to demold this. I'm gonna demold the lid first because it's a little bit easier. Now, this mold for the lid is quite simple. I just peel it back like so, and I am out. Look at that, huh? That's pretty cool. It's just the lid, but hey, it looks good. Now the actual mold is a little bit more challenging because it's thick. Look how thick this is. This is thick. This is some real good silicone. This is no joke right here. Anyway, gotta go careful, but it's thick. So I'm going to just peel back the first layer until it flaps over like so. You see how I just kind of curled it over? And I'm gonna roll it down to the edge. You want to take care of your mold. You want these to last for a long time. Now what I'm doing is I'm just slowly bringing it up over the lip of my vessel. Can you see it already? I haven't even looked at it. I can't wait to look at this thing. OMG. It's not out. It's not out. Now I'm going to squeeze this, not my vessel. I'm going to squeeze my silicone. I'm going to squeeze my silicone and twist. Just easy, easy, because it's still new. It's a newborn. I always like to say it's a newborn. And I'm twisting it and I'm pulling it down nice and gentle. It's solid, but I know it's brand new. I want to go easy with it. And it's out. It's out. Oh my God. Look at this. Do you see black? Do you see black? Because I see black. Do you see black? I see black. I knew that I would. I see black. I knew that I would. So black. Real black. I knew that I would. That's black. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take a look at these videos that are popping up now. They're gonna help you get to the next level of your concrete vessel journey. Thanks so much. I'll see you next time. Ciao.